Support for Let's Talk Battle Rap Podcast is brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped, who's the best in below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Now, Tim, did you know that Manscaped just launched in the UK, bruv?
I had no idea.
Yeah, man. Now they can take care of their naughty bits and pieces down there, eh? All right. Now they've gone for years without using the right tools for the job. So you can imagine what it looks like out there. Now you could be one of the first men in England to experience their life-changing products. All right. Now, Tim, I know you and I, guys close to 40, so we've probably had some crazy experimentation going on when it taking care of the hairs down there. Well, guess what, brother? That's why Manscaped has redesigned the electric trimmer. The Manscaped engineering team has perfected the greatest ball hair trimmer ever created and just released the new and improved Lawnmower 3.0 in the UK. Their third-generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents, because you don't want to nick what's down there in your knickers. And British men, be careful when you say that word if you're not of black descent. But Tim, when I tell you that this is premium, I mean premium. The battery will last you up to 90 minutes, so you could take a longer shave. The waterproof technology allows you to groom in the shower. And one of the coolest features is that LED light, which illuminates grooming areas for a closer and more precise trimming. You got to be a real freak if you shaving in the dark, player. You know what I'm saying?
And you're doing it for 90 minutes.
90 minutes. Hey, man, sometimes you got to get it right. You know what I'm saying? Listen, they've also upgraded to a 7,000 RPM motor with quiet stroke technology. And let's not forget about the charging stand, Tim, all right? Show your mower off loud and proud, because this intelligently designed stand is a convenient charging dock powered by USB. I ain't gonna lie to you. It looks pretty stealthy and neat on your desk there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. You might have a meeting coming up. You might need to get a quick trim, and it's right there, and it looks so inconspicuous, so cool. Now, if you're listening to me speak right now, I want you to experience this firsthand for yourself. Let's get that bush to tush clean. Get 20% off plus free shipping and handling with the code LTBR at manscaped.com. Make your testes your besties. Once again, get 20% off and free shipping and handling with code LTBR at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping and handling at manscaped.com when you use code LTBR. Your balls will thank you.
Emotions. Like, I literally jumped for joy when I seen Beasley say that Jazz was locked in, right? I had a strong feeling, along with many of you, that this was going to be the Jazz first misfit. But we're going to get into that. I'll give, hey, Rita. Hey, boo. Loud Pack, Jack, what up, though? We're going to talk about it. I'm just going to give everybody a few more seconds to pull up, because, again, my feelings is getting hurt. My feelings are hurt. I don't know what I did to the battle rap gods to deserve this. I don't know why the battle rap gods are punishing us. Tata said I knew it was cap. Tata, I thought it was not. I thought it was going down. Okay, y'all. Let's just get into it, because this is what we're here for, right? Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody that's listening to us on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify. Let's talk battle rap. Cece, it's my day on my lonely with the chat. So before I go into it, peacewatchers.com, Peace Watchers app. Make sure you download it. If you are new to the show, what up, though? That's one of our day one sponsors. They are Black owned. We got 4 more days of Black History Month. And I hope you have been spending your Black coins with Black people. If you have not, you can go and check out peacewatchers.com. I believe it is free, but still, you know what I'm saying? Every download counts for these folks. So it is an app that will assist you. You've seen the news. There's been some police brutality already going on. There was an incident in New York. There's been a few other incidents across the country. These police are still acting crazy out here. So make sure that you go check them out. They are a service that is for Black people, by Black people, and they help us protect against these cops. So check it out. But enough of that, because that's definitely going to get me in my feelings. Jazz the rapper told me some bad news, told all of us some bad news on DNA's everything doesn't have a backstory, so shout out to DNA. But Jazz is saying that Misfit pulled out for the battle. So I have a clip for you because I got a clip. I'm gonna let Jazz
April 10th.
I'm gonna let Jazz say it.
Queen of the Ring.
Whenever you're ready, producer.
Main event.
Play that clip.
We got the call like last month to set it up. All right, we lit. The trailer was supposed to drop. Well, the trailer was supposed to be streamed during Kings versus Queens. Obviously, it didn't happen. But at the same time, I'm asking B's like, yo, the trailer done? The trailer fire? He like, yeah, but Fit ain't really, she ain't really agreed to the battle. So I'm like, what's the issue? I don't get it. He was like, nah, man, she just giving a runaround. So I'm like, all right, I'm not thinking nothing of it. Cool, whatever the case is. I speak to him the other day, and I'm like, yo, like, what's going on with the battle? You feel me? Like, when you dropping the trailer and all, like, he's like, yo, I don't think Fit taking the battle. I don't think Fit taking the battle. So I'm like, what you mean? Fit basically is giving a runaround. I don't know what's going on. So we got hit up January for April, right? That's enough time. Y'all know I'm a stickler for time. I will give you your time. You feel me?
Create your future as a music producer. Immerse yourself in mixing.
Talk to me, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go first. Chat, y'all always get first dibs. Go off, talk to me. If you listen to us on YouTube, go in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this. Cece face though, like I'm just done. Like I am done. I feel like a battered girlfriend. Like I have had enough of this shit. I am tired of your lies. I am tired of the deceit. I am tired of you playing with my emotions. I am tired. Miss Marlis just says, I just want it to happen. Hey, King, do we all see that clearly? Says Blue Beast. Boston Princess, hey, boo. Uh-oh, she said, but it, oh, damn. Yo, okay, the chat going crazy. Shout out to Boston Princess. Make sure y'all go check her out on Twitter and check out her organic vegan products. They're marvelous. Like I said in the beginning, Black business, spend them coins. Well, Cece has moved on. Nope, mama. I'm sorry. You're welcome. It's all about the bag for Fit. Bull Sinks. We're going to get into that. Tata. They got to get the bag. Spring 515. What up, though? You got to get Fit side. That's only Jazz side. Correct. Rita says Fit was ready last year. This is just ghetto. Fit ain't running, says Sosa. Jeremy Parkin, what up, though? Bruh, I'm watching Drugs and Twerk right now. This is... You know I love y'all. I'm just, my emotions is high right now. I'm sorry, Perkins. We will talk about that tomorrow. Me and friends were on. Why would Jazz accept a battle with 1 month prep? Laughing my ass off weird. Now, see, this is getting crazy because, of course, Cortez, you see him. He was there, and he also shed some light for Misfit. Okay, he was saying like Jazz, you was the one that pulled out first. Pause. Secondly, there was some miscommunication because Misfit thought that she was going to get a battle on Kings versus Queens. She thought that Jazz was too. And then she was being told that she thought that them two were supposed to battle right afterwards. And she was like, nah. And of course, Misfit not happy with the bag situation. But I will say this to Jazz, to be fair, because again, there's two sides to every story. I don't know what the hell's going on. We're not in on the business calls, right? So there's two sides to every story. Jazz was saying though, Misfit, you was the one clowning me all last year, talking about, oh, Jazz needs a year to write for me. Jazz needs a year to write for me. I could wait until the day before the battle and still smoke her. Fish should not tame Nitty. Fish should not talk Nitty before Jazz, for sure. Oh, Nitty should not, she shouldn't take Nitty before Jazz, but Tez says money an issue. Okay. Look, it could be more than one thing, maybe an issue from Misfit. We don't know, but I'm pretty sure when we all get that notification for my dumb advice that she's live, I'm pretty sure she's going to clear it up because she already know we all waiting for her side now. Thank you, Go Rags. Thank you for the props. This is my thing, though. It's like, this is what happens when you can't lock battles in on a timely fashion. Because now, again, everybody's like, well, you pulled out first. No, well, you just pulled out. Well, it's this now it's crazy. Like, I thought the bag was good. Jazz says the bag is good. Misfit is saying and Cortez is saying it's not. And then Jazz was saying that she doesn't know if she can get time off work with a 3-month notice. Like she was trying to say, like, girl, you knew this battle, you knew this date was happening 3 months ago. Like, how are you gonna talk about you don't know if you can get time off work? It's a hot ass mess. Back to the chat. CJC says Cortez was looking uncomfortable because it's like, that's the homie. But at the same time, he's not trying to insert himself in women's business. But at the same time, it's like, okay, well, y'all not just gonna shit on my girl and trying to make it look like it's all her fault. He being a friend. Loud Pack said F the battle at this point. Tata says, right. M says, yeah, DNA, Jazz, and Cortez conversation was really shaky. I knew when I seen DNA post the flyer for the show, I was like, why is these two on together? I smelt it. I didn't think it was going to lead to this, but I smelled something. I was like, this don't sound right. My spidey senses is tinkling. Who needs the battle more? Sosa, honestly, I just want them to battle. I don't care. Right, Bull said we do. There you go. We need this battle. We need this. If Jazz wants to accept lesser than 10K, that's her. Fit 110K. But again, Rita, why can't the ladies get what? It goes back to what we were saying, Rita, when we had our weekend in Philly. It goes back to what we have said. We have legends on the female side. We have pioneers. We have women that always put in work and put a lot of work to get battle rap where it is today, especially for the ladies. Jazz is among the conversation of the legends, regardless of it's females or male. Okay, Misfit, she definitely is a pioneer. She's definitely a legend in her own rights. Okay, she's one of the few women that have a 1 million+ view battle. Like, we all know her return back into the game was crazy. Why can't they get their 10K? My producer says he got tweets, y'all. My producer says he got tweets. So we gonna look into these tweets right now, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Oh my God. Uh-oh. Okay, this is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. This happened. Oh, this is happening right now, this morning. Look, Misfit woke up and said, "Excuse me, I beg your pardon." I beg your pardon. You can block my face because I'm not. It's okay. Block my face because we all need to see this. If you're watching it on YouTube, read it along with us. But if you own Spotify or iTunes, I'm gonna read it for you. So Jazz, first tweet says, Misfit and I were set to battle in April since January. She's asking for an extra month prep. Me nor URL had a problem with that. I'm big on prep time, but there's still a holdup that we don't know what it is at this point. Misfit responds to that tweet by saying, you can't be effing serious. Set to battle in April. No, we weren't. We were set to battle before Kings and versus Queens, and you backed out. This B word is, and it cuts off. Jazz responds to that, says, and you're absolutely right. It's not the ultimate jazz league. It's the ultimate rap league. So when are we rapping? I'm giving you the control. Jazz responds again and says, you asked Beasley for May. Let's do May. The people are waiting. So when will you feel like it? I'm literally asking you. Look. Misfit says, you got some nerve. You a whole cloud chaser because you know the vibes. This ain't the ultimate jazz league. Blah, blah, blah. You got, okay. So again, it's two sides to every damn story. You know what? Beasley, tag me in. I feel like this is when a woman needs to step in. This is when a woman needs to step in because you men's are dropping the ball. And I don't know if Babs is in the conversation with these ladies, huh? I don't know if Babs is in the conversation. If she is, this is not a shot to you. But if it's just these, put me in, Coach. Coach, put me in. Put me the fuck in. Put me in because I've had enough. I've had enough. And if it is about money, look, I don't understand why they can't both get 10K. You guys have paid these men for years to go on stage and bomb for more money than 10K. We're not about to keep on. I don't understand why we got to keep on having this conversation when it comes to the ladies. I don't understand why. 10 bands is like, it is like, but guess what? If that's what they want, they should get it. If it was 10K, give it to her, says Rita. Men's. I don't like men's no more. Shout out to that guy. I forget his name. Surf bomb for 20K. I heard it was more. But again, Project Rico, what up though? They deserve more. Juan says, go ahead and give them 15K. Mama, thank you for the prop. She said, let's go, ladies. Tata, especially these ladies, cream of the crop. CJC says, Juan, you paying? They're not big ticket sellers, CC. Don't you dare do this to me today. I am not in the mood to have this discussion, and I'm not going to argue this. They are too. Look how much I have spent almost 30 minutes talking about this shit. I spent 30 minutes talking about this shit. And big ticket sellers, it's all caffeine for free. I don't want to hear big ticket sellers no more until we start selling tickets again. It's free on caffeine. Jazz the Rapper literally has like industry cats that follow her, that watch her shows, that pay attention to her, that love her freestyles. Like Jazz is one of those battle rappers that is in touch and got a pulse in the industry. We're not going to act like she's just some nobody that just did some great shit on battle rap, but don't nobody outside of battle rap know who Jazz is. We are not going to do that today. We're not. I respectfully disagree with that. Respectfully. Jazz as popular as Surf. Yo, Jazz is very popular. There's a lot of people that got check marks next to their names that follow and F's with Jazz. And I'm pretty sure Misfit can talk about her. To wrap it up, Misfit, the ball is in your corner as far as you telling your side of the story. But at the end of the day, we just want y'all two ladies to battle. Y'all got us anticipating a battle that we have been waiting on now for almost a year. It's going on a year since you returned and smoked Farrah and made history. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not mad at y'all. Because again, I noticed that it is a lot of, I was told going on. So that means somebody's in the middle not sharing this exact same information. I don't know who that person is. I need to cheer up, y'all. Do y'all need to cheer up? So let's they say laughter is a good way to cheer up. Let's laugh a little bit. I'm just disappointed. Shout out to the update guy. Let's laugh together. Now, Calicoe. Ooh-wee. He's not letting up. And he dropped a diss track, a Tsu Surf diss track called Joe Budden's Couch. The artwork alone had me in tears. But we all need to cheer up. So producer, whenever you ready, play that shit.
Hey, thanks. Let me get one more. We back. Hey, I'm on his ass right now. Hey, bail a nigga out of jail, look how he repay me. Hey, all the boy talk about his views, think he going crazy. I would never sell my masters for no fame or no clout. I got a route. How you keep getting shot, stay in the house. You was much safer on Joe Budden couch. Nigga keep screaming Johnny Dang like I give a fuck. Real niggas know the hutch and Kamal did the bus. Dick sucker, you went to Johnny so he can post you. How the fuck you lose every battle Adi wrote for you? You was so nice when you had looks coaching you. Got a little fame and it put a little hole in you. Got a couple dollars, now you can't see past the cheese. I just stay facts so the fuck boys mad at me. Fucked you up in Jersey. Omaha. It's a tragedy, it's just another casualty when niggas try to battle me. Why you always dick sucking holler? He don't even fuck with you. Tay-Rock give me gay vibes, I'm uncomfortable. The crackers got a ham with some cheese, it's a Lunchable. Like why the fuck you bragging on streams with no publisher? My New Jersey bitch fuck me on the Gucci comforter. She give money, she won't even let me borrow furniture. Fuck the bitch to sleep, smack her ass when I'm done with her. Bail a nigga out of jail, look how he repay me. All the boy talk about his views, think he going crazy. I would never sell my masters for no fame or no clout. I got a route. How you keep getting shot and stay in the house? You was much safer on Joe Budden couch.
He be catching all the stray Sosa. Stay in the house. Look, talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. And shout out to Sada Baby. I interviewed him 2 years ago. Look, look, Sada Baby, he probably be like, bruh, I don't care. I'll pull up. You say you need me at the studio, I'm gonna pull up. Fuck it. I love Sada Baby. Low key, Black Compass is responsible for this with the verses. LOL. Shout out to Black Compass. Surf is greater than Cal, says Savage. Go Rack. Surf might have to come outside now. Tata, dang, why he come and rock like that though? Rita, get though. But surf music still 1,000 times better, says CP. Anastasia says Surf 3-0. Did you forget these two have already battled? And it wasn't no Surf 3-0. It wasn't no Surf 3-0. That's all I'm saying. Surf music is better and I hate Surf. Project Rico. Look, that's y'all opinions. I'm gonna stay in my Detroit bubble, and I'm going to listen to Cal and Sada Baby and Payroll Giovanni, all of them. Okay, I don't care. Jeremiah says, boy, Rock been catching strays for Surf since 2016. Cal and Surf been going back and forth before that interview. They've always gone back and forth. Even when Cal had the waves and Surf was still trying to thicken that beard out, you know, it was connected, but it was kind of thin. They've been going back and forth for years. WWF was fire. Shout out to Sosa. Shout out to everybody that's been look, regardless, shout out to everybody that's been streaming Cal's music. Regardless. That Detroit style different, it sure is. It sure is. This is healthy for battle rap. That's the thing though, Project Rico. At the end of the day, whether you want to credit that to Easy or not, this is what battle rap is. I'm so over the best friends club and I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend. Oh, let's all be in a group together. Oh, let's all like each other. No, fuck that. Like no. I want to see some of y'all not like each other. I want to see some of y'all diss each other. I want to see some of y'all bark on each other. There goes my lip gloss. You know? Yes. F the brotherhood. Yes, CJC. That's how I feel. F the brotherhood. And that's how Calicoe is though. Calicoe be like, I don't care if y'all like me or not. Like, I said what I said. I didn't come in this to make new friends. Yoshi or Tata. Nights of rematches. Well, clearly these two have already battled. I definitely say Calicoe clearly beat Surf. I will hope in 2021 that still stands. I don't know if people are trying to say that's not the case. Yoshi on fire right now, for real. Now Surf can hold that L clear. Yes. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I know sometimes people be like, well, on the playback, it didn't age. His material didn't age good. People always want to throw that one in there. We need this because there should be some level of competition. I definitely agree. And you know what? For us still not having we haven't had a battle. The last event got canceled, Kings vs. Queens 2. This definitely helps the media as far as something to talk about. So thank you to Cal for that one. Look, I'm all here for it. Before we move on, do you think Surf should respond? Especially for those that think Surf music is better. Do you think Surf should respond? Perkins says no. CJC says we're getting back-to-back events in March. That's true. Tata says yes. I see a lot of yeses. Perkins, looks like you're outnumbered. Vet says Jay-Z that ish. Yo, Sada Baby, look, maybe, I may be wrong. Maybe Sada Baby is a huge battle rap fan. I definitely did not ask him that when I interviewed him in Columbus. But you never know. He might be a battle rap fan and he might be like, man, just say the word. I'm gonna pull up. Surf should only do face-offs. Surf should only come back to battle rap if he's serious. And that's what I've been saying. I would love to see Surf return and come back on fire. I would love to see Surf come back and redeem himself. But again, only Surf knows that. Only Surf knows when it's time for him and when he's ready for that. If he ain't, then he can stick to what he's doing now. And that's not no shade. That's just me being honest. But let's move on. I feel a little bit better. Do you guys feel a little bit better? I thought that was a good little transition from bad news of the day. Yes, says Tata. Good. Give it up for the ladies. Now we're going to talk about the ladies for a minute. So Viixen is on fire. Everybody, every time Viixen's somewhere, everybody wants an interview with her, which I love. Shout out to 15 Minutes of Fame, because Viixen and Hustle have been talking a little greasily on social media. And I think they're ready to bring Ebony and Ivory to Caffeine. And in this video, they was talking about they want to come back. They want to do a 2-on-2 together. They want to smoke some ish. They say they were in talks for Double Impact, but they're not sure if they're going to be on there. But they were in talks. And when it comes to the Bardashians, Jazz, we're spinning the block on you again. She said when it comes to the Bardashians, they are not fazed by their 2-on-2 performance versus 40 and E-Heart. They feel like, I mean, that was cute. That was nice. But they say that 40 and E-Heart was not punching back. And that's not going to happen with Ebony and Ivory. And they say that they're not sure if they can replicate that in the bubble. So let's stop right there. Talk to me. Talk to me. Give them Mense Sosa. Garden says that's a go. Project Rico, I want Viixen versus Yoshi. CJC says they need one more. Did you not see Ebony and Ivory versus QP and Bankhead? They dog walked their asses out of that room, okay? QP's face said it alone. He like, damn, they like smoking this stuff. Damn, girl, like chill. I thought we was cool. I thought we was just bullshitting today. QP was like, damn. That was a massive. Right, Lil Brown, okay? What's your question, Rico? It's funny, but it wasn't funny for them. Yo, got bodied. So I see a lot of y'all saying that, oh, they should definitely battle some men. They should definitely battle a 2-on-2, like 2 guys. Well, she also was asked that by Uncle Ra. Shout out to Uncle Ra. And she said that they were in talks to battle 2 guys, a 2-on-2 team. So we're not sure what's going to happen. But what we do know is Ebony and Ivory may make an appearance on Caffeine sometime soon. I don't know about Double Impact because like she says, she hasn't heard nothing in a while about it, but they were asked. They said they would do one. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I feel like every time Hustle and Viixen get together, they do really good. They are a really good 2-on-2. I think their chemistry is really good too. Did I see your question? No, I didn't. Did URL take over Queen of the Ring? I don't know. Rico. I don't know. I don't know if that's official. That's a Debo question. Because I don't get paid to know that information. I don't know, Rico. That's a Debo question. Debo's not going to give a straight answer, but on God, I have no idea. But obviously, we all see the trend that we see a lot of the girls making URL appearances. We see that Smack is helping, bring Queen of the Ring on board for Caffeine, which I'm not mad at that. I want to see the girls get this exposure, especially the pioneers and the legends, because they help get the women to this point. Light skin and dark skin, that's the best of both worlds. Look, Ebony and Ivory, like, let's go. Look, we don't do colorism over here, okay? We band together, okay? At least I do. I don't do that bullshit. Team light skin, team dark skin. I don't do that bullshit. We need a female tournament. Hey, Jolisa. That would be dope. I think P from URL said that for the next Ultimate Madness, there will be some women. So that'd be kind of cool. But I'm all for an all-female tournament too. But yeah, look, I'm not gonna lie, and I know if France was here, he would be saying something totally different, and he would be flagrant right now because we know why. But I'm here for Viixen. I want to see as much as Viixen as I can. I love Viixen. I'm really loving what she's doing right now. But I feel like for Hustle, that look, Hustle usually does good with the 2-on-2s. With mine is her bringing out Eat Heart versus 40. That didn't work. But her and Viixen have been doing a really good job on smaller cards, like on smaller leagues. But again, I think they'll be fine in the bubble. I want to see more Cece. I do too. Viixen also said in that same interview that she doesn't care if it's Jazz official or Jazz and Cece. So that was another quote. Talking spicy. Fran's voice. I mean, Hustle is only good with a partner, so she might be better. You know that's what he would say. If he was here, you know France would say that. I can't stand that. Like, yo, we got to put some respect on Hustle's name. This would be a good pick-me-up for Hustle. Like, I don't know what she's going to do with Verb. We still got to wait on that to happen. But I hope she does good versus Verb, especially for all womanhood. Like, she has to be Verb. This is bigger than you, Hustle. This is for all of us. You don't like her either, Rico. Let's move on because I feel the tide changing. But let's talk about some Champion of the Year talk. I know it's only February. I know we still have a lot of battle rap to go through, but Chilla Jones is pretty much saying it's down to 2 people. And he feels like it's going to be down to 2 people at the end of this year. And those 2 people are DNA and Danny Myers. Interesting. Not you? Chilla. I need you to try to go for a 2-peat though. But I respect. This is respect. But side note, I need you to go for a 2-on-2 or a 2-peat. Anyways, talk to me. How are we feeling about this? Do you see that DNA and Danny will be in the talks for Champion of the Year come December? Rico says DNA Champion of the Year so far in this early season. CJC says Lux going to judge him if he take a small name. Cloud9, I can see it. Thank you for the props. Too Heavy says, I wish Rock was battling Hustle. He hate her. LOL. Sosa says, not Gary. Hardcore says, Danny lost to Don last weekend. Well, sir, I don't judge battles I haven't seen, but I have been hearing that's what happened. But I'm going to wait to see. Ain't that right, Tata? We will wait to see. Yonkers Island has to wait. Easy doing great right now. You think Easy doing better than Danny and DNA? Bagels in the room. People also told Prep 30 Jace. Okay, thank you. I remember that. Y'all had me worried out here like, oh my God, like what? JC. Huh? Why would they say this about you? People be lying. Oh God. This could be Ill Will's year. Yo, he hasn't battled yet, but with him, like, yo, if he was to just eliminate Prep and destroy him, especially with all this envelope conspiracy angle he's gonna probably come in there with, bruh, like, but again, I have seen Ill Will not make the cut too many times. I have to wait to see it to believe it. I don't know if battle rap will put Ill Will for Champion of the Year. I'm just being honest. And we still haven't seen some of the heavy hit. Well, no, we did see because Chilla beat K Shine. So I don't know K Shine is going to be able to redeem himself by December and be champion of the year, especially after that loss. I don't know about K Shine. But I will say this for Danny. I always say this. Y'all know. I always say this. Danny starts the year off strong. Danny has to finish the year strong. He has to. It don't matter if he's on caffeine or he's on a small league. He got to finish strong. So this is just a breakdown of what DNA has done so far. He had Geechee, he had Az. Danny had Drugs, Arsenal, Don, and KC. So obviously Danny has more battles. We still need to wait on Don Marino because we have not seen it yet. Is it out? It was VOD. So, the Batman signal is in the air, but until I see it with my eyes, we are going to wait on it. But again, that goes back to the question, quality over quantity. So I think what DNA did versus Geechee was solid. I still think that's debatable, though. I see people either saying Geechee or DNA. Av, I think that's pretty clear. I see more people saying DNA. I too say DNA, especially that third round was ridiculous. And for me too, I feel like Danny has won all his battles. Mine is Don because I haven't seen it yet. Danny won one this year. Go watch the pay-per-view of it. K-Shine won all his. Shout out to everybody listening to us on YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify. Join the conversation. Definitely make sure you join the conversation. Tata says, Danny, who am I? Danny got 30s, 2 in 2 weeks. DNA hasn't done that. So that's definitely the Yikers Island argument. He lost the Dom battle. Rico, like I said, we got to wait to see this. Even though ours a great win. Look. Come on now. And that face off, people always be disrespectful to Danny. And, he takes a lot of it. I asked him that earlier when he was on the show. Check it out on YouTube. I told him, you too humble sometimes. You trying to give Arsenal compliments and he's out here disrespecting you to your face. Don't give that man no compliment. Shoo. Av and Geechee will beat Drugs. I agree. But let's talk about schedule wise, because that's always one of the, before we move on, one more question for y'all to talk about. Schedule wise, because you always know that always comes into play for champion of the year. If I had to be honest, even on Yikers Island, I would say DNA's 2 battles was way tougher than Danny's battles. Now you can say that he took more people in a shorter amount of time than DNA. You can say that. But again, DNA had Geechee and Az back to back. Fact Cece says CJC. I agree. Definitely says Cloud9, too heavy. Danny already beat Geechee. Rico says DNA quality is better. Sosa says yes, but he had 2 debatables out of 2. You talking about DNA? I think he beat Av clear, to be honest with you. I don't think that's a debatable, and I don't think if my timeline says it's not debatable. But shout out to DNA because despite battle rap, I feel like every day we talk about some content on this show, it has to do with DNA. So salute to DNA, because that takes time to produce a show. That takes time to think about what you're going to do, what you're going to talk about, who you're going to have on the show. And booking battle rappers and booking people in general is not easy. So he's taking time out of his day trying to be great as a battle rapper to give us good content. So I don't know if that means anything for Champion of the Year, but I'm going to throw that out there for him too. So shout out to DNA for that, man. Because he really don't have to. Because as much as I love some of these battle rappers, they don't do shows and they don't want to. So let's move on. Let's talk about Mike P a little bit and what he had to say about one of our GOATs. Let's talk about Mike P. Are y'all excited to see him come back versus Real Sick? Negative. Cloud 9. 6:30, Battle of the Night. Yep. Okay. I feel like it's time for Mike P to come out that corner playing Call of Duty. It's time for him to battle again. So let's see what happens. But he's been talking a lot about battle rap, and he mentioned Mook recently. And in good ways, he said that Mook is one of the best anglers of all time. Let me pull up the quote. He says, let me see. He says, I think many battlers, let me say this. I think that many battlers either say they look up to Mook or they learn from Mook. Let's keep it a buck. We hear a lot of people say that when it comes to Mook. But yeah, he says he's definitely one of the better anglers and he knows how to talk. No one knows how to deliver a message better than Mook. That's what he said. Shout out to Black Compass. What up, Doe? So let's talk about it. I don't see nothing wrong with this statement, but I'm gonna let the check go first. Is Murder Mook one of the greatest anglers of all time? Mook the greatest, says Sosa. Mook still lied versus Rock on his mama, says Rico. Tata says yes. Hardcore says yep. CJC says B. versus Mook. Bagel says no. If you gonna tell me no, I need you to respond with who you think is. Yoshi is the greatest. Well, that's definitely up. Shout out to Yoshi if she heard that. Shout out to Yoshi. You got somebody in here saying you are my dear. Iron Simon is better angler, I think. Just because you're long-winded doesn't mean you're a good angler. I don't think Mook be long. Now there is times like him versus Iron. That was 5 rounds of long-winded blah 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 blah. I told y'all it took me a couple days to finish that battle. I think that battle has more dislikes than likes out of any battle that ever dropped on YouTube. But minus that, again, what he did versus Rock was crazy. And I know, Rico, you saying he lied on his mama. I mean, that's what y'all was all saying about him versus Verb. That's what y'all all tell me every time I say Verb beat Mook. That's everybody's thought too. No, he didn't out-angle Mook. That's what all y'all be saying to me. Bagel says B-Dot is a better angler to me. You can have that opinion. I think B-Dot is definitely showing that he can. Look, he beat T-Top in my opinion, period. And T-Top is one of those that we put up top as one of the best anglers. So if you can beat T-Top, that says a lot to me. And you beat a T-Top that was trying. It wasn't because T-Top had a bad night. It wasn't because T-Top beat himself. No, T-Top was trying. And some of them angles was not hitting. Okay? Clearly BT top. Okay, Anastasio. Let's go. Don't compare Mook to B Dot and company, says Sosa. Uh-oh. Cloud9 with that T-top 2-1, whatever. Best himself, pause. So I like I said, I totally agree with Mike P. I think that Mook, I feel like everybody, whether it's a B Dot, whether it's a T-top, whoever, Iron, I feel like a lot of these guys looked up to Mook. A lot of these guys learned from Mook. But I will ask you this, because it seems like some of y'all think other people are better than Mook at this moment. So do you agree with that? When you hear people say that B Dot is better. Talk to me, chat. Loaded Lux, though. You think Loaded Lux is a better angler? Mike needs to get ready for his funeral, says CJC. Rico, top did not win versus B Dot. Y'all is crazy. Them angles was not, that whole Dr. Umar and oh my God, like the football angles, that shit was not hitting. That did not hit. Dot isn't better than Mook at England. Says, let's be honest. I prefer Mook over Dot, but I still like Dot a lot. I agree, Tata. CJC, Umar wasn't it. Bruh, that, maybe because I'm from Detroit and I remember the scam that he tried to pull off in here in Detroit. Maybe y'all think Dr. Umar Johnson is a real doctor and really be about what he be preaching. But I'm telling y'all, that did not, if you know, then you know that did not hit. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't smoking nothing, Rico. I feel what I say. Dale, what up, though? Oh, damn. He said, Top did soccer angles and did them worse. He scammed you, Cece. He ain't scammed me because I smelt that. I smelt him. I was like, oh, he a scammer. He's in that Pan-African shit to get some money. No. I see past through that. Rico asked if you're smoking. I'm not smoking nothing, boo-boo. I'm sipping on my water and getting money. Boop. He's Bengals, you silly. Mook won and he lied. Okay, mine is that, Rico. We talking about of all time. So we're not just talking about right now. We talking about all time, Rico. So you're trying to say that even take away the Rock battle, you trying to sit here and say that Mook is not one of the best anglers of all time. Mook a liar. Loaded Lux third versus Cal is better than any angle Mook ever did, which was a lie too. Yo, we're not gonna do this today. The whole Lost Ninja thing was a lie. Cal knew who his daddy was this whole time. Like Cal was not lost. And y'all believed it, and y'all still to this day eat it up. Y'all still to this day eat it up. So y'all not gonna come for Mook and y'all let one of the biggest lies go through customs. We're not doing that. Detroit versus everybody. Detroit versus everybody, even belovedhood. All y'all, no, we're not doing that. Detroit bias as I be. As we say, we bias away. Shoot, Detroit versus everybody. Y'all not getting that through customs. Second biggest lie, all first verse. Like literally, Cal was standing there like, what is he talking about? And y'all really letting this? Wow. Wow. That's crazy. We shit on math, but Splish Splash was a bigger angle than Skittles. My producer disagrees, but I will say this. I was in the building for math versus Hollow, and it was bad. Like I was really looking at Hollow like, you gonna let him talk to you like that? Wait a minute. He said he He on your shit. Hello. Oh. Like I was there for Halliburton Smash, so Splish Splash. That Skittles, like I said, I don't like Mook versus Iron, period. There was like, it does nothing for me. I will never watch it again. I'm good on it. If I see it pop up in my recommended videos on the side for YouTube, I'd be like, don't show me this content no more. Don't show me that shit no more. Stop. Look, shout out to Math because I think me and Friends, because I know Friends on Monday did history of battle rap show and talk about the legends, and everybody's talking about legend talk. Everybody says, I'm a legend, I'm a legend, I'm a legend, I'm a legend. So shout out to Math because I've seen some people dragging him after that video of him talking again about Surf with Jazz. And saying that Surf is not a legend. And a lot of people came back on him and was like, if he ain't, then you ain't. Which I don't agree. I agree that Surf is a legend in his own right. And I also agree that Math is a legend in his own right. That Math versus Rex battle was very pivotal to where URL went afterwards and getting on stages and all that. Like Math played a role and is a pioneer. So I will say that. So y'all be easy on Math. Math didn't want to acknowledge facts. A lot of them don't. Let's be honest. A lot of them tweak things to make arguments and points. Okay? Because as much as Math was saying Surf doesn't have bodies, a lot of people were agreeing, well, like, you've been bodied a lot though, sir. Have you even won a round on Summer Madness? I've seen some people were saying that. Have you even won a round, sir, on Summer Madness? Like, so, to be fair, I'm not picking sides, Math, but you can't argue a point when it comes to bodies, and you gotta look on the other side of that coin when we talk about body counts. Yeah, you might say, oh, I smoked some people out here. But how many times did you get smoked? That's neither here nor there. No, Bagels, I think Math was beating Diz. And then the fight happened. That battle got fucked up because of that damn fight. That battle, that battle got messed up. But again, I think that Surf is a legend. That's why it upsets me when I see him not take battles serious. Because if I didn't think he was a legend, I'd be like, there he goes me. I ain't surprised. But speaking of legends, let's end the show talking a little bit more legend talk. And this time we talk about New Jersey Twerk. So shout out to Twerk. But he was also on DNA show. And he was talking about, I think it was DNA show. Yes, it was DNA show. And he was talking about how he feels like he is a legend in battle rap at this moment. And he feels that, and I quote, everybody will discredit me because of the chokes, end quotes. But he feels that, to make a long story short, he feels like based on his style and everybody copying his style and everybody trying to sound like him, look like him, perform like him, that he is a legend. Talk to me. Tata says, nah, he took that from Lou. Sosa says he has had a major impact on battle rap. Anastasio says he's not one yet. Piccolo, he a legend. Von Doom says too early. Bagel says, MIJ, the night we voice, relax. TJC says got influence, but not a legend. Gorax, not yet. Chilla says in 4 battles in a year, nobody has done that. Nobody has done what? Just because you have moments doesn't make you a legend. Ooh. If he died today, nobody would disagree. He a legend, says Sosa. Well, we don't want him to die today. Greg says, relax. That was hilarious. Why we gonna act like Twerk ain't take Prez and Lou style? Let's be honest. That's a good name for you, because you be who? That is definitely one of the things people say about Twerk. That sir, relax. That's not your style. Nas took nature style. Why I say that, Sosa, talk more life. Uh-oh. They're attacking you, Sosa. A legend, that shit is funny as fuck to me, says Tata. So shout out to everybody that's been listening to us on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes. Join the conversation one last time before I close out the show. I will say this. We got to be honest, right? Let's be honest. Tommy, we got to be honest. Let's talk about him. Everybody does try to replicate a Twerk performance because they know he gets moments. We know that. And his moments are crazy. I mean, there's compilations on YouTube all over the place of just Twerk moments. It's insane. You can't deny that. Twerk is very impactful. He's explosive. When Twerk is 100%, we always say this, when Twerk is 100%, he's unbeatable. But that is the problem. He's not always 100%. And again, you can't talk about the greats and the legends doing the great stats and the great performances and having the big wins, winning the championships. And you don't talk about when they drop the ball. We don't talk about how Jordan is 6-0 in the finals, but we don't talk about in the beginning of his career, he couldn't get out of the East. So again, with Twerk, his CPR on Twerk's CPR on caffeine is 100%. His overall career is 45%. 45%. You have people who have been battling twice as longer as him and are nowhere near that percentile. So again, I hear what you're saying, oh, y'all gonna discredit me because of the chokes, but we have to take in account of that because that's part of battle rap. Yes, 100%. East was fired back then too. In basketball, yeah, when Jordan got drafted in the late 80s, I forget what year exactly. Bruh, we can't talk about LeBron James, coming back from a 1-3 deficit in the finals to be Golden State, but we ain't gonna talk about the times he got swept twice in the finals. We gotta talk about everything. We can't talk about how Shaq is one of the greatest big men in basketball because surf, like basketball. But we can't talk about how he couldn't shoot a free throw to save his life. So unfortunately, Twerk, that's what happens. You got to talk about it all. You can't just nitpick and be like, oh, well, I was here, good here and here and here. That's it. Don't talk about nothing else. Yeah, I watch sports too. I've seen some 30 for 30s. I don't know a lot of stats of that, but I know some. Okay, Cece, her basketball bag. You already know. Don't ask me if I play 2K because I don't. Shout out to Reggie. I don't know how to play 2K. Yes, we are doing a fan show tomorrow, but again, I see that a lot of people are on, it's either way. I see a lot of y'all saying yes. I see a lot of y'all saying no. But this is the thing for Twerk, though. It is not too late to change it. Twerk is still young. Twerk still has, if he wants it to be this way, he still has a long time to be in this culture and be great in this culture. But that's on him. That ain't on the fans. That's not on the league. That is on him. So if it bothers him, which I think it does, change it. Stop choking. I know with versus Jay, you try to punch your way out of it in that third round. Gotta stop doing that. MJ is the GOAT. Facts. All right, well, we're gonna leave it there. We will be back tomorrow for the fan show. So shout out to everybody that was on the fan show last Thursday for the first ever one. We're gonna bring it back again tomorrow. This time we're gonna have France in the building, and it's still Toxic Thursday. So whoever we bring on the show, you already know. I'm gonna let you talk your shit. I don't want to hear the fans never get a voice. You got a voice on this show. So tomorrow, pull up 10:30 in the morning. And until then, like I said, please make sure y'all follow us on YouTube. We're going to start adding extra content even off the show. So be on the lookout for that. But you got to follow us on YouTube to check it out. Also, iTunes, Spotify. If you ever miss a show, everything is always uploaded at them 3. And definitely make sure you follow us on YouTube too, because I think we're at 963 followers. We're trying to get that damn bag. I need the money. I want more money. So if you can, please just hit the follow button. It doesn't take much. But I'll see y'all guys tomorrow. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. You guys be productive, be great, and be safe out there, and put your goddamn mask on.